What's up, guys? Carolina Tacomabeast here. So we're doing the got the Winjet taillights in. So I'm gonna open these up and show them to you guys. And then also too, little surprise, we're actually gonna do the lettering for the back for the tailgate. And I'm really surprised because they're metal and they're really nice. We're gonna open this guy up and check out the new taillights. I got these from Tacomabeast. Make you guys go over to the site if you're looking for some nice taillights. These are by Winjet, the company that makes them. Oh my god, they look so dope.
Those are awesome.
They look so dope.
Get some for my car.
Get some for your car?
I'm just kidding, I don't need all that.
Look at those. Now obviously they got the film on them. Oh man, they didn't come with bulbs.
They didn't?
No, I'm gonna have to get LEDs for them. Unless I can put my bulbs in there.
Are you sure? No,
I think they're LEDs.
Please read before taillights installation.
Come on, we're men. We don't read directions. Well, she's not a man, but I'm a man.
I was gonna say, excuse me.
So wires are out. Where's the... No, they're LEDs.
The
only one I need a bulb for. Okay, so you guys are learning just as I am. The only one you're gonna need a bulb for here is the reverse, which I'll just take out of my for now until I get an LED one. Just take out for now out of my regular taillights. But these are, from what I understand, pretty much plug and play. So it's gonna make the whole black and white theme on the truck really stand out and look completely different. So what you're gonna need is you can either use 3/8 or 10 mil. Personally, I prefer the 10 mil. One has a slightly looser fit than the other one, and you're just gonna undo this bolt here, and you're gonna undo this bolt down here. So you're gonna need a 10 mil socket. I got my Blue Point kit here, my snap-on Blue Point kit, and a wrench. Probably gonna work best if you use a short extension on there. So we're gonna go ahead and take those old taillights off. And I think it's the bottom one, so we're all gonna learn together today. A little bit of fun. So I can already tell on these, you want to make sure you don't over tighten where your bolts are gonna go, for the simple reason they're into plastic, so you don't want to damage that plastic harness that it sits in. And just kind of go easy so you don't scratch up your nice black bolts. I like doing it by hand. That way, A, I don't bang into anything, and B, I don't ruin my bolts. Now, if I'm correct, it is the bottom one. If it's not, then we'll know, right? Yep, it is the bottom one. So it's your bottom one and your second top one, because there is another one up here, but this is for the body. So you just want to take that out nice and easy. I'm going to undo it by hand the rest of the way so we don't scratch it up.
I guess I'm put my hand on.
No, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Pull them out, and I believe those are the only ones that make the taillight come out. This is a matter of... All right, guys. So once you get those two bolts out, what you're gonna want to do is pull the taillight back, and it should just pop out. You give me trouble, huh? It's supposed to just pop out. Guess we'll see, huh? There it goes.
Hey.
Yep. So there's like rubber clasps here, or plastic clasps that go fit into the body. So I gotta get this other one off and put it back into the body for when the new taillights go in. Just get that clip off of this part on the light. So the clip came off on the factory light. So it literally just give it a little love with a flathead screwdriver, and then you can pop it right back into its place right here. So you want to make sure you have those in there, because those will be what anchors the backside of your taillights, along with the bolts that you put into place. So we're going to go ahead and debulb these guys here. So this is your regular light bulbs. I believe this whole assembly comes out. Actually, it may not. No. Okay. So you just take your bulbs out. What are you focusing on? You're like looking at my like joint. All right. So look, you actually take your bulbs out. I gotta edit that. And here's your prongs for where your fitment goes for the back of your taillight. So we're gonna grab this one first. And what's really cool that I noticed about these actually have like almost like a ballast on the back. It's like a cooling fan on the back for your taillights. So we're gonna go ahead and fit in our other ones. So you're gonna put your back bulb in here. This is for your backup light, so I can get it to go in there. Oh, I see what's the problem is. So we're gonna go ahead and put the backup light bulb in. It has to go in a specific way. You want to line up, if you look at the edges here, you want to line up these edges with the corresponding holes here. So the two long ones are actually going to go right like that. So then we're going to put in our top.
Make sure you're matching the colors.
Huh? What are you talking about? Yeah. The top is the top, so the longest one's going to be the top. The middle one's going to be your middle bulb. So just go ahead and plug your plug in like that, and then you can take your fitment piece and just pop it right in the back like that. Super, super simple plug and play setup. Same thing with that one. Tuck your wires in so they don't get pinched. And we're going to give it a twist, and it's good to go. Now, our housing is ready to go back in. And you just want to make sure you tuck your wiring back properly so it doesn't get caught in any of the bolts when you're doing your install. And boom. And boom, there it is. So now we can tighten it up. Oh man, these are gonna look so good.
Let's go for a ride after.
You're gonna go for a ride. Alright. So make sure those prongs on the back that anchor the backside, make sure those are grasped in properly. So now we can go ahead and put our screws back, or our bolts back in here, and just give it a little tiny push just to line it up. You want to make sure everything's in there the way it's actually supposed to be. So down here, just line it up once again, and start by threading it by hand. And for you guys who are new, this applies for all things that you have to thread. You always want to turn it left before you turn it right. I know the old saying's lefty loosey, righty tighty, but you want to make sure you turn it left so you don't strip any of your threads. You want them to catch all right away. And just turn it as far as you can by hand. Where are you focusing?
On your hands.
Turn it as far as you can by hand. And then we can...
The bee was huge.
Get her the rest of the way down with your end. And you don't want to over tighten it. You just want to snug her down. Now it does come with directions or paperwork with these once you order them from Tacomabeast, which is nice. But personally, I don't really look at directions. I look at colors, shapes, shades.
That's okay.
This episode sponsored by Salvation Coffee.
I know, right?
So yeah, that's another thing, guys. Kind of off topic, but support your guys' local small businesses during this COVID stuff that's going on. All right. So if you guys look, our taillight's fully installed. We just got to take off the wrapping paper.
Fresh. Damn, my son.
Yeah, those look so good. Guys, so we got the taillight installed here with those 2 bolts there and then the prongs in the back. Everything looks good, so we're going to go ahead and test them out and make sure everything's functioning.
Looks good.
Brake light good?
Yep.
Cool. So, as you guys can see, everything worked out. Now, something I do recommend, they give you a sheet with it. I'm not going to say don't read the directions, even though I said it before, but you probably should. Just because right here on the sheet, you actually have to align the pins that plug into where your bulbs were with the grounds on those wiring harnesses. So once you do that, then everything will work right and you guys won't blow any fuses. So we're going to go ahead and do the other tail light. It's the exact same setup. We are going to film it, but I'm not really going to talk because I'm going to speed that up for you guys to make the process a little bit faster, and then we'll close the tailgate and we'll start getting into doing the installation of the Tacoma lettering that goes on the back. So we're gonna go ahead and cut to that. Okay, so we got our second taillight installed. We're gonna go ahead and put the bolts back in.
It's getting hard to listen when the clock is ticking, counting down the days gone by, praying for an answer to another question that will only please you dry. You won't understand with your head in the sand. No, you won't. But I'll kiss the ground where you kneel till I grow my head to my heels. Splash your water, your wine, while you waste my precious time.
What's up, guys? So we actually just got done the taillights. If you guys want to take a look at them, they came out really good. They really changed the whole look of the truck with the black and white theme I have going on the truck. It really does change the whole look of it. So we're gonna film here. Brooke's gonna go ahead and film while I turn the lights on, just to show you guys what they look like lit up. And that's your regular driving lights. And then here's your brake light. And then I'm gonna hop in so you guys can see the reverse lights as well.
You're good.
Alright guys, so that's the tail lights. So now I'm gonna get this surface prepped, even though it's already pretty clean. There is a little pollen on it. I'm gonna get this surface prepped. We're gonna continue to film while I do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and put on our lettering. So
Okay, throw it in the trash, please.
can you stop filming?
No. Do you want me to?
Abel.
Does this go in the green trash can?
So what I'm just using some McGuire's Ultimate Detailer, the quick detailer, just to wipe this down, make sure there's nothing on the surface. I know it's pretty clean, but just to show you guys what you should do if there is a little bit of dust or debris on there, You just want to make sure you get it all wiped out, all your lettering there. Make sure there's no pollen or anything in there, because you want that 3M double-sided tape to stick on there pretty thoroughly for the lettering. So that should be good. Give it a second to dry, and then we're gonna start.
You're gonna want sauce.
So here's the lettering, guys. We're gonna actually go ahead and apply it in the grooves here. The surface is clean. However, I just touched it with my hand. But the surface is clean from most dust and debris. So this has got 3M double-sided tape on the back of it. It's industrial strength.
Thanks to Amazon.
Thanks, Amazon.com. I'm actually going to edit that out because my sponsor carries these. All right. So you guys just want to make sure this is a one and done. So you want to center it inside that groove, because if you don't, you're going to know it. You want this to look professional. Really take your time and get it on there right the first time. Boom. That's what you want it to look like.
Hold on, bud.
When Daddy's done this complex thing, whatever it is,
Wait.
can we take for a walk?
Just
Yeah.
like
While
that.
scootering?
Nice
Yes.
and straight, nice and clean. Now we're going to continue doing the rest of the letters, okay? And the cool thing is about this set that we got, they actually come in order. So it goes all letters in order from the box. And my wife actually got this. She surprised me, got it for me as a birthday present. My birthday was yesterday, guys. Got this for me as a birthday present off of Amazon for pretty reasonable price. You guys can grab these off Amazon yourself, along with some other companies. Taco Vinyl also carries them, but she got these for me and surprised me. And I don't know how much were they.
They were $26.99,
Yeah.
so they ended up being like $28.
And they're nice, thick, like durable metal emblems. So
They also come in different colors.
yeah. So once again, we're doing the A now. So you just want to make sure you start at one side and just have it nice and centered, and boom, there it is. And I'm just going to go over that with the rag again, just to apply some pressure. Ooh, one.
I've been getting attacked by gnats.
You just go over this with your rag, wipe it out.
Man, that looks so good.
Yeah, it does look really good. And we're just going to give it a little rub, just to make sure that it's nice and stuck on there. Now, personally, I don't recommend driving right after you get all these put on. I would wait at least an hour or two. Just give them time to properly set on there, because gravity's a bitch. So we're going to do the C next.
Man, that totally changes the look of it.
It does, 100%.
Like that.
And once I get the C done, that'll be halfway through the lettering. So I'll show you guys so you can see the difference from side to side, even with my new taillights in there. You guys will be able to see the difference from side to side as to how different it really does make the vehicle look. Centered. Boom. There you go. So that's the first three letters, just to show you guys. There's that side. And then pan over. That's the other side. Look how different. Just having the lettering on there makes it look. I think it looks really nice. It adds a different kind of flair to the vehicle. And just makes it, gives it that customized look, but it also gives it a nice clean factory look as well.
Makes it look like more rugged.
Yeah, it gives it more of that off-road kind of styling, if that's what you guys are going for. So everywhere else on my Tacoma is debadged. V6 emblem's not there. I know the door emblems that say Tacoma are aftermarket, TRD Sport and all that stuff. But everywhere else on here is debadged except for my front grille, which we're just going to actually change because, like I said before in the video before last, we're actually going to do the TRD Sport grill. And we're also going to be still doing the Mezzo Customs headlight plates that match the color of the vehicle.
Just leave it like that. Taco.
Yeah.
Taco.
Well, I could just leave it like that and just have it say taco.
No.
I feel like the M is going to be the easiest. Watch me fuck this up.
That's why you're going to overthink it.
Nah. I feel like the M will probably be your easiest letter to do. Just because it's a lot bigger and the ends are pretty big.
Got more to hold on to.
Yeah, exactly.
More to love.
More cushion for the pushing. So what I'm gonna do is actually do the bottom first.
So I feel like it's gonna mess it up.
Nope. And get it centered how you want it. Boom. There it is.
Boom.
So that's the only part that you can really mess this up is just your leveling. But luckily for me, knock on wood, all the letters are...
Just knock on your junk.
Yeah, knock on wood. All the letters are straight. So one last one, final touch here. We already did an A, so we know we can do this one. And the worst part is just getting your backing off of here and then kind of focusing to get it set how you want it set. So with the A, I kind of did it from the top down. And you want to match your gaps to the other ones. Boom. Just like that. Just make sure there's a nice and snug. Give them a nice little rub. Make sure everything's on there. Boom. Wow, that looks so different. So just to pan out and show you guys how it looks. It just really changes the whole look of the back of the truck. And it looks like I bought it that way. But it really does give it that rugged off-road look, especially with the black taillights.
Looks good.
Yep. So you can turn it off and then we'll paint. All right, guys. So we finished the Winjet taillight install. We finished the lettering that my wife got me as a birthday present from Amazon. And that's what I got for you guys today. So next video, we're actually be doing the Mezzo Customs headlight plates, the trim plates. They're super white to match my truck. And we're also going to be doing the TRD Pro Grill as soon as it comes in. Because it just makes sense to do both of those at once because you actually have to pull the grill out to put the trim plates on. So make sure you guys give me a like or dislike on the video, whatever you guys like. And also subscribe to the channel, help me out. And I'll keep making more videos for you guys, how to install, tips and tricks, things of that nature. If there's anything specifically that you guys want me to show you how to do, or a request of any of you guys stuff, then just go ahead and shoot me a comment down in the comments on this video or any of the other videos. Or you guys can DM me on Facebook. It's at Carolina_Tacomabeast. And you guys will be able to find me and get in contact with me there. Thanks, guys.